Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. Today we are going to play with almighty Pershing. Pershing got buffed lately. Pretty much everything about the gun got buffed in a way. DPM, penetration of the standard shells, dispersion, and aim time. Plus on top of that, the expectation values, as you can see, started going up. Although I think expectation values started going up because people are testing this vehicle and they want to see how this tank behaves overall. I have played right now like 10 games with a Pershing because I need to figure out how the tank is looking like and is it better than it was before, and sure. I can tell you one thing, it is definitely better than it was before, but in the same time, I do not really think the tank was junk to begin with, you know? I think the biggest highlight of the Pershing is gun and overall gun depression plus the gold penetration. Gold penetration 270, shell velocity 1200, which is very, very good. Now, what I think the tank overall is lackluster where the standard shells goes. I do not really think the standard shells are quick enough, and I do not really think they have... I don't really think it's about penetration. I think they're just simply not fast enough. This would be my take on this tank and on this gun overall, right? Other than that, obviously vehicle doesn't have any armor whatsoever, right? So you need to be careful. Plus on top of that, tank shape is... you are huge, right? Even if you are playing hold down, even if you are using your gun depression, it's not like you have armor. It's not like STB. With STB, you use gun depression, you have a decent armor, right? With a Pershing, it doesn't really matter. You use gun depression, you do not use gun depression, no one cares. You do not have armor, you are paper, right? There is a chance that Baza will penetrate you in the face without aim. So, I think it is an important thing to highlight. Other than that, now we know everything. We know that gun of this vehicle is good. We know the DPM is significantly better, and yip yip hooray, everything is fine. This tank used to be rated average in the index page, right? And I'm not planning to change it. In fact, I am going to leave this tank as average. I think this is where this tank belongs to be, and I think this is where this tank deserves to be. Maybe beforehand it was bad and now it's average, but it doesn't change absolutely anything, right? It is how it is. So, what we can do in this situation, fellas, I am going to load the APCR ammunition and we will start our farming process. I believe that we are capable of getting a lot of use here. It doesn't look like we have the finest team overall, right? It looks like the score is 2-5. It looks like we are losing this game where the score goes, but we are not going to cry over it. We are not going to complain over it. We are just going to do everything properly, and we will make this tank work. How about that? I get the point that I am a bottom tier in this kind of situation, but we are fixing the things a bit while shooting gold ammunition. And it's okay. And in this kind of situation, we are capable of slapping enemies. That's what I want to see, and that's what I want to do, right? Since we have good enough penetration, since we have good enough shell velocity, we can actually be very, very successful over there, if you would ask me. All I need to do, I need to put a humongous focus where I am aiming. And if I am going to aim properly, I am going to be alright. Now, once again, gun of this tank is fine. I would never, ever, ever look into this gun and to say, the gun is the problem. The gun is... if only this tank would have better gun. No, not even close to that, fellas. Not even close to that. The question is what Liberty is going to do. By the way, I'm feeling comfortable in this position, you know? I am feeling kind of alright here, and all I want to do, or all I want to see enemies making silly goose mistakes like this. Good. T-44 went in front, he made a mistake, and obviously we are slapping for his mistake. So far we have 1,500 damage, 200 assisting damage. We definitely cannot complain about this and to say how horrible the matchmaking looks like. I do not really think we can do anything this way, or we can complain about the things this way. Okay, Mr. Liberty, come on. Wow, that was a bad shot. I mean, aim was good, but the shot went wherever. I have a feeling. Oh, I do not have a feeling. Oh, I do not have any feelings whatsoever. Listen, I was considering to make a hardcore pressure for this T-44, but to be completely honest with you, there is no pressure to make. In this situation, we are sitting in the deep, deep, deep Kaku hole. All I can do is to wait until this T-44 would go like this, and I can beg for a high roll where the penetration goes. Because he is going to spot me, and there is nothing what I can change about this, right? Unfortunately, there is nothing what I can change about this. Skill, I have a question. Why are you not trying to escape? Because there is nowhere to escape. At this point, fellas, there is nowhere to escape. Good. Liberty, very, very nice. That's what I want to see. Beautiful. Okay, hopefully our Aladdin and T-44 can help us against the Liberty. That would be awesome. He's down to fartable. That's very, very good. And he's going straight to the garage. Excellent. Can we do something? Can we get some use from all of this now? We know the Jack Tiger is coming. We know that M26 is coming, and we know we are kind of doomed, but it doesn't change the fact that we will try to do everything what we physically and possibly can here to get a couple of more shots. That's okay. Yes, we are still alive, never mind. Look, this is a tier 10 matchmaking, right? We played this tank to the best of our abilities, and we played with this tank to our strengths. Yes, we had a lot of gold spam in this situation, but what do you expect me to do whenever we are fighting against the higher tiers, right? Either I bend over and I'm going to go as first for them, or I will try to do everything what I physically and possibly can to play for the best of my abilities and just to save the score as much as I can. And I think that is a fair play. I think that is a good game. Let's see the score. Okay, and we are back. 3000 damage, 200 assisting damage. I am feeling pretty good with all of this, and we finished everything by being first by experience and first by the damage in the tier 10 matchmaking. Yeah, I mean, I am proud of this game. I am feeling pretty okay. And we got 36,000 minus. Considering that I was shooting mainly gold, that is not a big surprise. Let's go for seconds. Okay, fellas, looks like matchmaking is trying to drop a challenge for us, but you know what? We are not afraid of that. First of all, we had a tier 10, now we have tier 9s, tier 7s. Actually, it's significantly better than tier 10s, right? And we will try to get as much use as we physically and possibly can here while making this tank work. Keep this in mind, this tank isn't the finest armor-wise, you know, it doesn't really matter. Am I playing against the tier 6 or against the tier 10? Everyone will shred this tank like there is no tomorrow, right? So you do not want to stay in the open field, or even whenever you are using your gun depression, you do not want to sit like this while looking into the enemy. You want to peek, shoot, and escape. That's what you want to do, and this is what you are aiming for overall, right? Meanwhile, can we punish someone who is crossing like this? This is the question. Unfortunately, we cannot. Sadness, but what can we do? It's okay. So far, no free damage. Can we change it? Oh, yes, we can. Beautiful shot. I am feeling great with this. Maybe someone else peeking? This is the startup game plan, right? You are taking this position, you are making sure that gate will be destroyed with high explosive ammunition with the first shot, and after that you are chilling. You are enjoying yourself and you are having a great time. Now, what we supposed to do in this situation? I am thinking about, oh, this is a smart mother trucker. He's just damaging the door. He's not destroying those gates, he's just damaging them. And then he has a very, very good angle to play here. What a smart mother trucker he is. I like him. I like him, fellas. Very, very nice. Anyways, what do we want to do in this situation? We want to slap everyone who is getting spotted out of the position. And it happened to be that T69 is making a silly goose mistake. And I like silly goose mistakes, especially when enemies are making those. Good. Very good. Couple of free shots there, and there we are fine. Now, what to do next? In this situation, I think we want to play the game in this way, that we are taking the standard bush, so we will be able to spot everyone who will try to make a bit of pressure like this, and hopefully our sniper schnitzels who are sitting in the zero line, they will be able to punish them and we will get assisting damage. That's the plan, that's the hope, that's the dream. Let's try to do this. This is the position which I like. Now, you see, that was a perfect timing. We just spotted guy going like this, that is okay. And on top of that, we are getting plenty of assisting damage. And I mean plenty of assisting damage. This is exactly what we are looking for. We are not done yet. We still can get assisting damage, and we still can do some damage as well. This is very, very nice, and everything is looking great, fellas. This is why this position is so important and so powerful, you see? Assisting damage for days, fellas. Assisting damage for days. That's what we want to see. Now, Mr. Borat is sitting here alone. That being said, we could consider making pressure for him and just simply eliminating him from the game. Luckily, he is dead already. Nice. Okay, what is the plan B and how do we want to get involved more? I am thinking about making pressure through the field at this point. Oh, my bananas. Look at this guy. And this is not oh my bananas as a panic mode. This is oh my bananas free damage. This is how I look into the tigers whenever I see them, whenever I am higher tier. If I'm a tier 5, then I'm saying, ay, I'm in trouble. But other than that, we are chilling. Unfortunate fate for tiger. Now, who never been spotted? There is two guys. There is T25-2. And there is Fava as Hash, or however you would call him. So at this point, all we need to do, we need to make pressure through the middle of the field. Skill-wise, so. Well, you see, this is kind of a game over for this battle. I really do not think that enemies can get any use of all of this. It's game over for them, right? So we are just trying to get the breadcrumbs of the damage we have left in this game, and we are okay. Obviously, I believe I do not need to highlight that our team is significantly better than enemy team is. And this is a great score. No, but skill, what do you mean it's 1.2,000 damage? 1.2,000 damage in this situation is okay, considering that we have plenty of assisting damage, right? It's not that we only sniped from the back in this game. We actually played well, at least in my humble opinion, and we actually made the decisions which gave us the most use, and we have like 4,500 combined, and maybe we have some blind assisting damage as well. Who knows? Let's see the score. Yip yip hooray, fellas. 1,900 damage, 2,600 assisting damage, first class, very, very nice. I'm happy with this. And we are second by experience and fifth by the damage. This game is definitely satisfying me, considering that battle was sub 5 minutes, right? Very, very nice. So far we are killing it, and so far we are playing very, very well, even though matchmaking is kind of against us. Can we get tier 6s? Okay, tier 7s, tier 8s and tier 7s, please. I did not beg the well enough. Wargaming said take tier 9s and take it. And I'm saying fine. 3 times in a row, not top tier, it's okay, we are going to make it work. You know, whenever I am bottom tier, it makes me to think even more. As an example, whenever I am against the tier 6s, I'm feeling like I'm top dog in the field, right? Now, I am bottom tier, fine, I'm going to play like a bottom tier, I am going to try to do my best in order to be smart, and I will try to make some kind of crossfire angles, and we are going to use our gun, and this tank has a nice gun, right? So, at least that is something. So, how do we want to do this? There is a very typical position which is working very, very well, at least in my humble opinion. This is this bush. From this bush, we can slap everyone who is playing around this area. And this is exactly what I want to see, and this is exactly what I want. Let's see. Any mistakes from the enemy side? We need to be smart, fellas, here. We need to be smart. Do I want to be smart? Maybe I do not need to be that smart as I thought. Look, our team is making a bit of pressure like this. That's fair. Usually there is at least one mother trucker who is sitting over there. So if they have someone, we could slap him. They do not have anyone taking this beautiful position over there. Wow. Okay, that is weird. That is very, very weird where this game goes. Okay. We are going to be fine. We are just sniffing at this point. We are scouting how this battle is looking like and how enemies are going to play this game, right? We are searching for a good angles and we are searching for a good shots. That's what we are doing. It is very, very weird game where this game goes. That's a free kill more likely, if I would aim properly. Unfortunately, I didn't, but that's okay. I very, very well deserved it. How about this schmutz? Unfortunately, we cannot hit schmutz. Come on. Game, you can do this. Cupola. That's what I'm talking about. You see, we saw only a tip of his cupola, and yet still we managed to hit him. This is a beautiful tank gun handling wise, I'm telling you. It is not horrible, it's not bad, it's actually pretty sweet and pretty nice. Now the biggest fear of mine is if enemies would try to make pressure like this, right? If they would go up, that would be a bit of the stinker situation and it would be sad. But you know what? We are going to be okay. At this point, I am thinking and I'm trying to figure out, can I play in the open field here? And honestly, more I think about it, more I am changing my mind. The main reason being is because of this ELC and because this schmutz. This is the biggest problem for us at this point. I am just simply paranoid that they are going to punish us for no reason whatsoever. This is how am I looking at this. Very good pre-aim from our side, beautiful. And by the way, I am very, very well aware of that enemy team is melting, okay? I get it. I get it. So what do we want to do in this situation? In this situation, we want to get proper angles to keep punishing them. Look at this beauty. Oh, yes, please. Cover 5, you beautiful, magnificent mother trucker. Let's play the game. Game is called I hit you, you miss. He's familiar with the game rules, fellas. I like it. We do not need gold in order to punish the cover 5. I can tell you that. He has a very nice booba, so we are going to be fine. We can slap him every and each time. Beautiful. Very, very nice. So far, so good. The probably biggest buff of this vehicle is DPM, right? And you can definitely feel that Wargaming cut 1.5 seconds or so from this tank. It is definitely feelable. Well, at least I can feel that, right? And it actually feels decent enough. Unfortunately, I made the decision not to shoot the gold at this point, so we are missing, or I supposed to say we are bouncing some shots from this almighty cover 5, which is okay. I cannot cry about that. Will Baza peek? Yes, Baza will peek. Still, he had a raised gun. He had a raised gun because of the annoying bug which is happening in this game. And that bug is whenever you are peeking the wall or near the wall, your gun is automatically raising up, especially whenever you are not in the sniper mode. This is how the things are looking like, and it is very, very annoying. Watch this. As an example, you see we are trying to peek this wall and our gun should be kind of up. You see? Even though we are aiming kind of alright, actually not really. Anyways, I believe you know exactly what I'm talking about whenever camera view is kind of messed up and you are just simply having a complicated view, right? This is how the things are looking like in this situation. Anyways, let's teleport to the score and let's see what we crafted in this game. Okay, guys, so what do we have? We have 2,600 damage, 200 assisting damage. It's okay. We are third by experience, we are second by the damage, and we made a bit of the profits as well. This session was pretty successful where the Pershing goes. We played for 2,500 average damage and for 1,000 average assisting damage. I think we did everything properly, and 3,500 combined is very good score for a tank like this. Now, keep this in mind, fellas. You can rate the tanks in the index page, right? Google skill for L2 index or check out in the description down below. You can log in via our gaming API and you can actually rate the tanks, how you think, what do you think about the vehicle in overall section and in the fun section, right? I truly think the Pershing is quite nice, and I think it deserves average category, and I think that is alright, fellas. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time and I hope you enjoyed yourself, and see you very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.